Buonasera a tutti, siamo in live su onepiece.it, siamo con Mariarita, mia amica e ex collega all'università. Lei questa sera ci aiuterà a tradurre, sarà la nostra traduttrice principale. No?
Buonasera.
E con me poi c'è, come ben sapete, il reverendo Raffaele. La coppia come Bonolis Laurenti non si scoppia mai, quindi stasera comunque sarà con noi.
Ciao carissimi.
Adesso stiamo per introdurvi Brandon Burgess, l'attore che forse interpreterà Usopp. Voglio chiarire che non risponderemo a domande sul live action per non metterlo in difficoltà, quindi mi raccomando, domande normali. Nella seconda parte risponderemo a domande dal pubblico, prima faremo delle domande noi e speriamo di poter passare una bella serata insieme. Ora ve lo faccio conoscere, eccolo qui, sta per entrare Brandon Burgess.
Hey, ciao bellissimi.
ciao.
Ciao.
So, thank you to be here. It's a pleasure for us. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So,
hello Italy.
Hello.
So, penso che possiamo cominciare subito, no? Quindi con le nostre domande. Brandon, io ti chiedo subito, così per iniziare, da quanto tempo segui One Piece? Subito.
So let's start with the first question, which is, how long have you been following One Piece?
I've been following One Piece since I was kind of like a teenager. Yeah, it was on television, so I like to watch it a lot. Sometimes a mix between that and like other animes. I was a big anime fan. Yeah,
okay.
As other animes ended, One Piece kept going. So I stayed a fan of One Piece, and it just kept going and going and going. So, I started getting more and more enthralled into it.
Ok, perfetto. Quindi, Rev, lasciate la parola per la seconda domanda.
Sì, io ho una domanda sempre inerente a One Piece in generale. Quale caratteristica ti piace di più di One Piece?
So the second question is still related to what do you think about One Piece? What do you like the most about One Piece?
What I like the most about One Piece is the depths of the characters. There's so many different characters and so many different ideologies that are placed within those characters that you can definitely look at it and compare it to our world today. And I think Oda has a really interesting way of giving his feelings about the world in the TV show or in the anime and manga.
Ok, perfetto. Quindi adesso iniziamo a parlare subito di Usopp, perché non ti faremo domande su Usopp, però te le facciamo, visto che comunque i rumor sono quelli che sono. Quindi, quale scena ti ha aiutato, ti ha colpito anzi di più del personaggio di Usopp? Qualcosa che ti ricordi in particolare di Usopp?
Is there anything that about Usopp that you remember you liked when you were looking at the anime, or what's the scene you liked the most with this character?
Well, to be honest, there's not a lot of black people or African people in manga and anime in general. So when I'm sitting there as a kid and I see, oh, it's another black dude, that's kind of like what drew me to Usopp at first. It was like, it was the only black dude in the crew. So I was like, oh, okay, that's me.
Okay.
That was, I was real young. I didn't really understand a lot about the world. I'm still learning. And it's like the story grew as I grew through middle school and through high school. I started learning more and more about the depths of what like Usopp's character really entails, and how Usopp's more like all normal humans than a lot of people in the show. So I really kind of really respect the way Oda is growing his character little smidgen by smidgen.
Ok, molto bello. Io ho una domanda. Sempre adesso siamo arrivati al personaggio di Usopp. Ti sei dovuto preparare in qualche modo per avvicinarti al personaggio di Usopp?
So did you have to prepare somehow to get close to this character? Did you have to do something in particular to get close to him?
So to like you mean like to learn the character?
Okay. Sì.
Learn the character and try and understand him in depth.
Yeah, Usopp's character, he's one of the realest characters that know the most about himself. Like if you think about the inner monologues that he gives, it's always him understanding how strong he's not, or like where his strengths or weaknesses lie. He knows them, and a lot of the other characters in the show, they really don't know that. And I think he's the most self-aware, you know, as a character. So when it comes down to actually portraying that on film, I think that'll be like the most interesting part, is, you know, him being aware of his surroundings and being aware of himself, but still the cringy and gaggy moments. Though I like about Usopp though. He's able to take in everything around and create something with nothing. You know, he's the weakest on the crew, or, you know, the weakest or the scariest, you know, but I think that's what really makes him strong though, you know, him able to, you know, be able to think like that.
Perfetto.
Ok, e c'è qualche scena, ritornando sulle scene, in particolare che ti ha fatto comprendere appieno tutte queste cose di Usopp, il personaggio di Usopp, qualcosa che ricordi, qualche scena che ricordi?
Do you remember a scene that helped you understand this, or is there a scene that was particularly hit you about this character?
Oh man, there's a lot. Let's see. All right, let me break. I think the scene that hits me the most is his fight with Luffy.
Ok.
When it was either the Mary or Luffy, or, you know, the Mary or the new ship, or, you know,
Ok.
be my own pirate or continue with my friends.
E invece, quale lato di Usopp ti piace di più? Passiamo dalla scena al personaggio. Qual è il lato di Usopp che ti piace di più?
So moving towards the character himself, what's the thing, the particularity in Usopp that you like the most? What's his characteristic that hit you?
Characteristic particularly, you know, I do like that he's really self-aware, but I also like that he actually is like a really interesting thinker. You know, he's quick on his feet and he can tell what's going on. You know, he can. That's an interesting question, because other than like his self-awareness and, you know, him being afraid of everything, you know, the main things about his character, I don't think people really see. You know, they don't really see how deep he cares about his friends as much as I think that they really should. I think Usopp is one of the most caring characters on the crew. You know, he's one of the people that I think that'll give his life first for his crew. You know. Yeah, and it's different because, you know, everyone else is strong, so they can combat. But him, when he comes into a fight, he know he's going to lose. You know, so it's different. You know what I mean? Yeah, and when you're like when you're inside that character and you have that mindset, you know, it makes the way you carry the character, I think, a little bit more heavy, especially when you think about, you know, he's like a regular human, you know, and he reacts like we all would react. You know? So I think that really gives, you know, me a lot of room.
Sì.
Assolutamente d'accordo.
Sì. Ora, lasciando un po' da parte Usopp, no? C'è qualche altro personaggio che apprezzi particolarmente? Cioè, ci vuoi fare qualche altro nome oltre lui?
Is there any other character, excluding Usopp, obviously, that you particularly appreciate? What's your favorite character apart from him?
Apart from Usopp, you know, are we talking about just on the Straw Hat crew, or are we talking about elsewhere in the world?
Quello che vuoi, sia equipaggio che fuori. Magari dici un nome dell'equipaggio e un nome fuori, dai.
Whatever you prefer. If you want to say, if you want to tell us a name of someone from the crew and someone from the outside.
Oh man! All right. When I was little, I really liked Chopper.
Ah, Chopper. Okay.
But,
Chopper, sì.
Yeah, because he was funny. He was cute. But you know, I think I like Don Flamingo. I like villains sometimes. So I like villains.
Okay.
I like Crocodile.
Oh.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Let's see. If I like Mihawk, you know,
Okay.
like Zoro. You know, it's hard, man. There's so many characters, man. Of course I like Luffy. You know, I think if it's hard to put it in order, but I think if I could pick like 5, you know, it would definitely be Usopp, Crocodile, Doflamingo. I like Blackbeard. and
Okay.
probably Akainu. Because the thing is, the villains in the story, they really drive the main character to achieve his goals, you know. And without those villains, Luffy really wouldn't achieve what he's really working to achieve, you know.
Aspetta, ti voglio fare un'altra domanda. Sanji o Zoro?
Ooh,
Questa è tosta.
dang it, you gonna make me have enemies. Okay. Are we talking about in a fight? Or are we talking about just in general?
No, the character.
Hey, man. You know, Usopp over both of them. But have to go with Zoro, bro. Because Zoro, I think Zoro and Sanji keep Luffy, you know, hold Luffy accountable. You know what I'm saying? But I think Zoro a little bit more because he was the first mate. You know, he was the first one that Luffy brought onto the crew. Even though Zoro's not the vice captain, you know.
Ha detto che non è il vice capitano però Zoro, ragazzi. First mate but not vice captain.
Sì. Sarebbe più ufficiale, force mate.
Okay.
Allora, io avrei una domanda un po' più personale. Allora, ti abbiamo visto utilizzare la fionda in alcuni video. Volevo sapere da quanto tempo la utilizzi?
So this is somehow a personal question. We have seen you using the slingshot in some of your videos, and we were curious about knowing how long have you been using it?
I kind of use a slingshot sometimes. I'm really good at aiming with, you know, with guns and with different things. Like I'm pretty good at target practice. But slingshot has been something that I used when I was younger. You know, like just kind of fun, playing around. But then I like, as this became more of a real thing, I just started to want to play with it again, see if I could hit things. I kind of just went out and made a video, and it just kind of went viral a little bit. I really didn't expect much, you know. So then I made another one, and then like we made a couple more, but we're keeping them. But it's been something that I practiced, but I still need more practice though, I think.
Ok. Ora, domanda che va al di là di One Piece. C'è un regista in futuro? Questa domanda ce la fa Andrea del nostro staff. C'è qualche regista in futuro con cui ti piacerebbe lavorare e allo stesso tempo un attore o un'attrice con cui ti piacerebbe lavorare?
This is a question from a member of our staff. He's called Andrea, and he would like to know if there's a film director you would like to work with in the future, and an actor or an actress you'd love to work with. Doesn't have to be related to One Piece.
It doesn't have to be related to One Piece?
No.
Man, I really want to learn from Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, you know, he's one of my favorite actors in general. And him and Denzel Washington and Will Smith, like those, you know, when I try to like look at who I want to become, you know, I look at them. As for directors though, I'm kind of open. I've worked with like a lot of different directors, and honestly, I think the new directors coming up in the game is the ones that's really cool to like check into. So I can't really say I like have a favorite director, because like I like how Mark Wahlberg directs stuff. I like how Brad Pitt directs stuff. You know, they're like, I like the actors turn director types because they kind of get where the actor sits and then they're learning the direction. You know, I don't know. It's a hard question because I don't want to make nobody mad.
Okay.
You ever watch Pulp Fiction?
Yes. Yes. Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
Yeah, my favorite movies, bro.
Me too.
Yeah, but he's not making movies. He already made his last movie with Brad Pitt and
Okay. Do you like the last one of Tarantino?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Bro, so Quentin, bro. Quentin is up there, bro. He's one of my favorites, but I don't think he's making films anymore, man. He's probably moving into more of an executive role. Yeah, I just like the way that Quentin Tarantino's movies are really just unexpected. You don't know what to expect. It could change like that, you know?
Yes.
And just the way that he's able to create a character and then kill off a character. You know what I mean? That just rips my heart out a lot of times, but it makes me come back again and again and again and again and revisit his literature and his work. So that's definitely someone that I like a lot.
Certo.
Ok.
Allora,
Vai.
una domanda sempre su Usopp, però riguardante il futuro. Che cosa ti aspetti da Usopp in futuro?
Let's go back to Usopp. What do you expect from him as a character? How do you expect him to grow?
I mean, I have my own theories. You know, I have my own theories about. You talking about from a power perspective or from a character perspective, or both?
Both.
I think from a character perspective, you know, he wants to become the bravest man in the world. You know, and I think to do that, or a brave man of the sea, but I still think that's the bravest man. You know, I think he's gonna become more comfortable with his strength, because I think that's his main problem. He doesn't. He knows how strong he can be, but he just doesn't always use it at the appropriate moments or believe in himself at the appropriate moments. You know, there's a lot of characters that he comes in contact with that he could probably easily defeat. You know, but he's scared, even though he knows he's strong. He's still scared. You know, so I think he has to get over that.
Certo.
And from a power standpoint, you know, he's the sniper king. So he's going to develop King Hockey, you know. So when the King's Hockey is going to come, I think that's going to come at like one of his most bravest moments when he's really brave. I think a bunch of people are just going to collapse. And then, you know what I mean? Like I think his sniper stuff is going to be real interesting. He might even get a devil fruit. Or maybe his slingshot is already a devil's fruit. I don't know. Nobody really knows what's going on with Oda, but it'll be cool to see.
E addirittura ha detto che magari chi lo sa potrebbe prendere un frutto del diavolo, ma su questo noi non concordiamo, però vabbè, noi glielo diciamo. E questa è la traduzione sul frutto del diavolo. Va bene. Altra domanda riguarda un po' i viaggi. Ti volevo chiedere se sei mai stato in Giappone, quindi hai visitato la terra natia di Oda.
Have you ever been in Japan? Have you ever been where? Have you visited the places where One Piece was created? Where?
I wish.
No.
Honestly, I've never been outside of America before. Yeah,
Okay.
And this kind of whole experience has been interesting because now I have friends all across the world. You know, I have friends in Italy. I have friends in France and I have friends in Brazil and in Japan. But I just when COVID ends, I'm definitely gonna go around and see people. You know, when the sea virus.
Ok.
Trying to learn Japanese.
Oh, bello, molto bello.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I want to be able to talk to Oda if I ever see him face to face.
Ah,
Mai dovessi vederlo.
la scordetta.
That
A
might
little
help
bit
a lot.
difficult, but ok.
Leggermente. Allora, tornando sempre al discorso di Usopp, cosa significherebbe per te diventare Usopp?
So what would it mean for you, Usopp?
Wait, you was breaking up one more time? Sorry.
Mariarita, no.
What would it mean for you to become Usopp?
Oh, it would mean a lot. It would be probably honestly, I think one of the biggest roles that I'd have, you know, in my acting career for one, because you know it's such a big television show. But I think for two, you know, it would actually bring me back to my childhood. I think a lot. I think it would like soothe a certain part of me that always, you know, was anxious for like that next episode. Now you are the episode. You know, that's a little different.
Beautiful. Ok. Vabbè, vai, go. Chi stava dicendo qualcosa?
Someone was talking. No. All right.
Ok. Ok, quindi vado avanti. Facciamo qualche domanda, ho letto qualche domanda dal pubblico, quindi dagli fan.
Sì, voglio dirgli una domanda, voglio fargli una
vai.
domanda. Allora, preferisci Nami o
Ok.
Nico Robin? Visto che abbiamo fatto Zoro Sanji prima, preferisci Nami o Nico Robin?
Do you prefer Navi or Nico Robin?
Yo. Vivi.
Bibi.
Ok, giustamente.
Ok.
Vivi. But if I had to pick between Nami and Robin, I go Robin. I think, but that's because personally,
Nice.
I'd be able to put up with Robin more. I think Nami would just steal too much money from me.
Ho capito.
And like I like Robin's powers, you know. But
Certo.
you know, we don't really know anything about Nami or where she comes from. You know, she might have an even deeper backstory than just being found randomly. You know.
Ok.
Non lo sappiamo.
Guardo il flashback, dice,
Sì,
ok.
fu Belmer, ok.
Sul flashback. Ok. Altra domanda dal pubblico è un momento di One Piece che magari ti ha fatto piangere.
This is a question from the public, and they would like to know: is there a moment in One Piece that has ever made you cry?
Ooh. Gangsters don't cry. I can't really put my finger on the moment that like made me cry, but I do know some like sad moments that got to me. I know Water 7 was pretty sad. Water 7 was pretty sad. And I think it was more like, I think one of the moments I liked the most is when Usopp shot the flag and then Robin saw it. And, you know, she screamed she want to live. You know, like that moment. Also, when Ace died, bro. When Ace died, and then like, and also when like when Kuma separated all of them. Well, those were some of the most unexpected moments, I think. You know, when Ace died, I didn't think he was gonna die. You know, but when Ace died, when all the Straw Hats got separated by Kuma, that was crazy. You know, I think those two things like really hit me hard because it was, it was unexpected.
Ok. Allora, potremmo fargli un'ultima domanda molto difficile di questo.
Can we do a last question, the hardest one?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Sure.
Aspetta, anzi, altre due, perché una arriva dal pubblico.
Two questions. One is from the public and one is must.
Una è cosa pensa del fatto di trasformare gli attori degli anime in attori in carne e ossa? Secondo lui come funziona?
Okay.
È difficile? Ce la fanno Andrea?
What do you think about the transition from anime to actors?
It's difficult sometimes because anime, the characters show way more emotion, you know, than you can actually like display without looking weird on television, you know. So you got to find a way to harness that emotion and make it feel real without being too crazy, you know. Like Usopp, he screams, you know, throws his hands in the air, you know, he does a bunch of stuff, but like you can't do that all throughout a TV show. It'll be obnoxious, you know. So it's going to be real interesting to really take his like quirkiness and then play it into things. But I think it just comes down to being a real person and like seeing somebody turn 50 feet tall. You know, like that would drive a normal person crazy. You know, you see Luffy just gum. You know?
Ok, perfetto. Allora, l'ultima domanda, che è quella più difficile, poi ti salutiamo, non ti rubiamo altro tempo, sei stato con noi 40 minuti e ti ringraziamo tantissimo, è: che cos'è il One Piece secondo te?
So this is the last question, and we would like to thank you very much for having been with us for 40 minutes almost. That's very kind. We would like to know, what is the One Piece for you? What do you think it is?
I don't know if I should say that.
Aspetta, digli così.
Well, it's definitely something funny.
Ok, yes.
It's definitely something funny.
Certo.
that would mean
Dì che ho fatto
Sicuramente
questa domanda
qualcosa
per
di
tenerlo
buffo.
altre 2 ore.
Yeah, and like the thing is, that means Joy Boy had a sense of humor. You know, like when you look at the poneglyphs and stuff, you would think that it would be all really like bad information, you know, really, really horrible things, you know. But it looks like, you know, where he went, he told funny stuff on those things. He like wrote funny stories down. You know, he actually left a message that was actually like, you know, happy in a way. So I don't know. I think the One Piece is definitely a thing. You know, I don't think it's a feeling. I think the One Piece is definitely a thing, and you find it, and it changes everything. You know, I don't know what it is though. I have no idea. There's a lot of theories all over the place. You know, and there's not a real way to like guess if any of those theories is right. But Oda said it's definitely a thing, and it's not going to be a journey. So, you know, so there's definitely a noun that's on Raftel that we're going to find. You know,
Laugh-Tale, ok. Sì, ok. Va bene, io direi che ci possiamo fermare dopo 40 minuti. Ti ringrazio tantissimo veramente per aver accettato, veramente non era così.
È stato un vero piacere, sì.
Ma è stato un piacere enorme. Speriamo che tu possa essere il nostro Usopp, di vederti in televisione su Netflix, lo speriamo tantissimo. E ti saluto così, veramente grazie mille, grazie tanto.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Grazie, caro.
It was so nice of you, and we really do hope that to see you on Netflix.
Hey, thank you so much, and
that you will be our Usopp.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for the opportunity. Like I said, like I didn't expect all this to happen. You know, I just left a comment on like the guy's stuff after somebody from Netflix told me to. You know, and we talked about me actually coming in and auditioning. So, and then for the fans to see it and everybody to blow up about it, it's been pretty fun. I've gotten a lot of good responses, and a lot of people have been really nice. So, I thank everybody for it. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Ciao bellissimi.
Arrivederci. Ciao.
Arrivederci. Grazie a tutti per essere stati con noi. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao ragazzi.